Alright, hello everybody, it's me Colin coming at you with Pelagic Chef number 37 I believe. Tonight I'll be using Ariana Evans Peaches and Cognac. This is an absolutely delightful smell. Scent is self-explanatory, peaches, cognac. This is in Kaizen base, so you know it's going to perform excellent. Also have the matching, what is it? Oh yeah, the Splashity Splash. And for brush tonight, I'll be using my Lowborn Supply with a synthetic knot because I'm still out of town and I need something that'll dry quick. Using my Captain's Choice bowl, and look at that lather. It's amazing, the lather that soft water creates. It's just, look at that, it's beautiful. And I will be using my timeless titanium.95 blade gap that I did a quick polish job on. Still need to really refine the polish, but this was after about 5-10 minutes, probably 10 minutes of polishing. But we're gonna get this sucker really good and shiny. But let's get on with the shave. And it's late, I'm ready for bed. And so the scent on this is just I love it. It's so straightforward and it's just such a good scent. The way the peaches and the booziness of the cognac really blend well together. And you know, with it being Kaizen formula, the performance is going to be top notch. I believe the blade I have in here is an asset on its final use. Which is going to be its third. I believe this is its third use. Might be its second. Last time I used this, I used it with the slim base plate and the .95, changing it on the passes. I felt that the .95, of course, was a much more efficient shave because it has double the blade gap of the .50. I believe the .50 had more blade exposure. But both plates are an exceptionally smooth shave. I just prefer the efficiency that you get with a .95 plate versus a .50.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I feel like the .50 left too much hair to be cleaned up after 3 passes. Now I think if that plate was more like a 0.72, like the Lupo, with the blade exposure that has, I think it would feel a lot better. It'd probably feel very similar to the carbon with the standard plate. Which is one of my favorite razors. The standard plate I absolutely love, but I just got the plus plate, and that thing is phenomenal. You know, the standard plate is 0.68 blade gap, I believe. But with more blade exposure, and the plus plate is a 0.88, I believe, blade gap. But with slightly less blade exposure than the normal base plate. And so what you feel like you lose in blade feel, it definitely makes up for in efficiency. Which to me is an absolute winner. The plus plate is fabulous. I love this timeless titanium. I think the thing that I really enjoy about it is that the timeless handles are so much bigger around than most other razor handles, so the titanium, even though it's a lot lighter than stainless, heavier than aluminum, it really don't notice it as significantly because the handle is so big around comparatively. So it still feels like it has a really good weight to it. Like some titanium razors, like the carbon, I had the stainless steel carbon. I bought a titanium handle on the BST. And then the plus plate I have is titanium. So my top cap is stainless because you can't buy top caps from carbon. You know, so with the, when I changed out the base plate from the stainless to the titanium, it made a huge difference in weight. And it was very noticeable compared to the stainless version. Whereas the titanium version of the timeless it's so beefy that you know, because look at the size of that handle. It's so beefy that it makes up for a lot of the weight loss from titanium. So it's not as light feeling. And I absolutely love that about the razor. Well, let me get cleaned up and we'll get on with that after shave thoughts, comments, and all that mess. All right, so I'm back and let's go over what we used. A&E Evans Peaches and Cognac. Lowborn Supply with a synthetic knot. This knot's absolutely horrible. Need to change that out for a better one. Captain's Choice HD Copper Bowl. Timeless Titanium 0.95 blade gap with a Nasset. And the Spicity Splash. Don't talk back, that's right. Gotta shake it up. And you gotta get you some of that. The peach smell and the splash is so just lovely. It reminds me of when you bite into a fresh, juicy, sweet peach, not a mealy one, just a nice sweet peach. And you have that taste in your mouth, and then you get that smell of that perfect peach. Exactly what that reminds me of. It's just an absolute gorgeous smell, and then you get the undertones of the booziness of the cognac, and it just works beautifully. But thank you for joining me again for another Pelagic Shave. Your host, Cullen, the hostess with the mostest. If you don't believe me, you best ask somebody, because it's the truth, Ruth. But Peaches and Cream, definitely recommend it if you haven't tried it. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna use. So we'll see when I get back home to my shave den. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and God bless.